out to y'all that's out there watching. Shout out to y'all that's out there watching. All my subscribers and viewers and fans. Like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the motherfucking video. I like this, y'all. Let it do what it do a little bit. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on? Man, thank you for joining me for episode 23 of Bearded Conversation. I am your host, Beard Genghis Khan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to the people that's on their way. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. Thank you for everybody who've been following, who've been subscribing, and who've been rocking with me on this journey. Again, your co-host should be joining us soon. Via walking through the door or via stream, y'all, however it may be, He has some fatherly duties he had to tend to. Hey, we push black fatherhood here on Bearded Conversation. You know what I'm saying? We push black fatherhood here on Bearded Conversation. But let me get right to it, man. Let me put this disclaimer out here. The thoughts and views of opinion are the thoughts and views of us. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts and views of us. Us meaning me, myself, and the co-host. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. Shout out to Catherine Davis in the chat, and shout out to Jacqueline Ashley in the chat. Again, like I say, the thoughts and views of opinion of Bearded Conversation is the thoughts and views of Bearded Conversations, which are the hosts, me and L Boogie. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. We just like I say, man, we come here, we try to give you um information, um the most factual I don't want to say the most factual information, but when we talk about certain things, we try to bring or make it as close or get it as close to, what I'm saying, what we think, you know, is going on out there. Y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say, man. But yeah, so that's what it is for tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's get this started. It's a few things I want to get talk about tonight. I had a little slow start, y'all. I had some things I had to do. Yeah, but a few things I want to touch on tonight, man, is pastors gone wild. So TD Jakes running around here saying that he want YouTube to take all the videos down. He just had a sermon where he was up in church. Preaching his innocence. I didn't see the sermon per se, but I heard all about it. He was preaching his innocence, but not just him, man. I ain't just touching on him. It's another pastor out here, man. The brother, his wife works at a McDonald's. I don't know, man. You know the world going crazy, man. This shit's crazy. So the preacher wife, his wife work at McDonald's, right, y'all? So one of the employees was disrespecting her. I don't know if he wasn't following directions or whatever the fuck the case may be. So I guess she called him up and she told him, look, I'm having a problem. You know what I'm saying, with one of my employees. And he came through. So witnesses in the um in the store was like, man, he came in, put his hands around his neck, and proceeded to try to stick the man's head in the fryer. What in the hell? You supposed to be a whole pastor out here in these streets, man. How you out here, man? Like we got Jake's out here in the Diddy party, and then we got other pastors out here, man, sticking people heads in fryers and shit. We're trying to find this the article for y'all. Can't seem to find it at the present moment in time, but um I forgot what state it happened in. But yeah, man, the brother came and that man, you supposed, if anything, you supposed to been keeping the peace, talking to your wife, making sure your wife okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, because fast food environments can be hectic. It ain't like it was a customer or somebody out there acting a damn fool. It was one of her employees. Somebody she could have easily just, you know, told to clock out and go home. But you a man in the closet. But this is the shit you do, man. Like this shit is hilarious, man. So just like Jake said he wasn't in no damn parties, man. Hey man, I believe that brother was that. Anybody out there in the audience, man, the link is at the top of the chat. You with that link, you should be able to come in and participate with your boy. Hit that link, you should be able to come and participate with your boy. Um, also out here, man, um, some disturbing, and I hate to keep reporting on shit like this and keep talking about shit like this. This ain't the shit that you know. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I want to talk about it. I want to report it. I want to get it out here to the public. I want people to know what's going on. Um, and you know, and I think we need to be aware. But before I talk about that, RIP to Rocky Johnson, Dwayne the Rock Johnson father. His father died. He just gave a eulogy, and and what is it? Why? Don't get me wrong. Why post? I don't. I mean, I guess that's the way to grieve, but I don't know. They just do too much. Okay, now back to what a 10-year-old boy was arrested in a fatal shooting of another 10-year-old boy. So I believe this happened in California, y'all. The Sacramento Sheriff's Office says a 10-year-old Keith Frierson was shot and killed by another 10-year-old boy. Authorities say the boy was ordered by his dad to get cigarettes from their car instead grabbed a gun. So Shorty was supposed to be grabbing some cigarettes out the car and went back and grabbed a fucking gun and shot another 10-year-old boy. Like, what type of? I'm just not understanding this shit. Like, how? How? See, this is the thing. See, so when we get up here and we talk our shit, and we may say certain things, or how, like, as parents, when we think this, that, and the third is cute type shit. A lot of that shit ain't cute, man. Yeah, but a lot of that shit ain't cute, man. You know, we do a lot of things. We do a lot of things, man. We always, oh, that's cute, and and the kid this, that, and the third. A lot of that shit don't be cute, man. A lot of that shit ain't cute. A lot of that shit, because now you wondering why Shorty done ran back and grabbed a fucking gun. And when he was, but first of all, you shouldn't have been sending Shorty to go get you no cigarettes in the, but we do it. That's parents. That's shit we do. But why would you send him back to the car knowing that you got a fucking whole gun in the car? Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, yeah, oh, then it was a toddler that was lost in the city, y'all. Um, do you know they just not finding the parents 2 weeks later? This little 2-year-old baby was found, had a pamp on, no clothes, um, and it was just walking around about 2 weeks ago. And they finally found the police parents. Found the child parents. Like, I don't understand what is going on. It was not immediate. It was not immediately clear if the parents have been located. However, with police only confirming the pair have been identified, the child remains in the custody of the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services. The boy who was believed, they don't even know how old the child is. The boy, but I know they said it didn't speak English. The boy, who is believed to be between 2 and 3 years old, was found walking alone with no shoes or pants around 1:30, December the 21st, on 100 West Block 107th Street in the Roseland community. I don't understand. Oh, here go your co-host right here, y'all. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, that's because we probably read the time. I told you. Yeah, so I probably that's so after this I gotta do that. Yeah, I know. So I probably got after this one I gotta do that. No, I couldn't. Yeah. I it's the same one that's at the top. Okay, there you go, there you go, there you go. All right. Here go y'all motherfucking co-host, man. This nigga a fool. Oh shit. Hold on, man. Let me cut you on so the peoples can hear you. Let me cut you on so the peoples can hear you, brother. Powering on. Welcome to All Tech Lansing. See, I'm glad we worked through the fuck ups. I know how to get the fuck ups on. What's going on, my brother? We can't hear you out there. Hold on, hold on. We had this problem last time. You unmuted, ain't you, brother? Yeah. I don't know why I can't hear you, man. I don't know what the fuck be going on, man. It's, hold on, y'all. Let me try to see if I can get your boy. Go ahead.
You smiggity smack smack. Okay,
There
can you
you
hear
go.
me?
There you go. There you
Yeah, I'm
go.
coming
There you
out there tonight in TV land. I'm
there you
telling
go.
my homeboy and shit. He recovering and whatnot. So I came over here to fix us some Campbell soup and shit.
Some Campbell soup.
Yeah, that shit fix everything. That and Robitussin.
Okay, okay,
I
okay,
need a little
okay.
tussin and a little soup, a little tussle of Campbell's, boy. Look, tussin and Campbell's.
Yeah,
Watch.
but
Oh, look at these
I was just
petty
telling,
officers. I could.
I was just talking about little 10-year-old boy, man, who killed another little 10-year-old boy.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
we talked about that earlier.
yeah, California,
Now, oh
man.
yeah,
How
did you find out the reasoning behind why it happened? Because I know that's what we was talking about, trying to
no,
figure out what
apparently,
caused it.
no, the father just told him. I was just reading a little piece of the article. It said that the father told him to go to his car and grab some cigarettes, and instead of grabbing the cigarettes, Shorty
He
grabbed the
grabbed the gun
gun.
on his own.
Yeah, Shorty grabbed the gun, and
Why would a motherfucker have a gun that accessible though? That's what I'm saying. Would we fault the parent for that? Like, yeah, the boy went and did it, but why would you have your gun that accessible that he can go get cigarettes, but it's a gun right there? Like, I believe any kid in that situation, just by curiosity, is gonna pick up and touch that fucking gun. Like, that shit's supposed to be in a lockbox, put away, or maybe it's not like that where they from. You said it's from Mississippi,
no, they was California. That was some California shit.
California. So I wonder, was the gun legal? No, you said the gun was stolen itself.
Yeah, yeah, the gun was stolen itself. So the gun that the 10-year-old boy grabbed from the father's car was actually a stolen gun, and
Oh,
the little
so
boy used that, and he used that gun to shoot another 10-year-old. I was trying to dig more into the article, onto the case, but by it being he's a
so
minor,
fresh
he's
and
10, he's
oh
10,
yeah, that
yeah.
too.
They only give you so much information when when it's a child's case, you know.
Okay, so what do you pull from it? Like after looking at everything that was, what I'm saying, given and all the knowledge we know about it, who do you see ultimately at fault more?
Well, first I'm like, well, see, I did say this. I just said this. I'm like, well, why the fuck would you send your 10-year-old son go get your cigarettes anyway? But I know us as parents, we do have a tendency to send our kids to go grab shit and get shit. And but
That ain't
then I'm
really
like,
age appropriate.
right, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, well, why the fuck do you have a gun? Like, so if I'm sending my like, if it was
Exactly.
that easy to find, like I would have never sent them to get the fucking cigarettes if it was that
Cigarettes to
easy.
begin with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I totally blame um the parent, and then I was just saying, and then I also was saying, like, you know how when the kids are young, how we think a lot of shit that they be doing is cute. That shit's not cute because look what's going on. Look what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Look what's happening. This shit is getting ridiculous, man. When that little motherfucker around here cussing and doing, or she around here doing them little hot ass dances that
Yeah, and
a
they
teenager
post that
should be
shit
doing,
though.
that's just
That's the
not cute.
crazy part. Motherfuckers post that shit.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers actually post that shit of their kids doing them hot ass dances with their ass. A lot of mamas
yeah,
be in the motherfucking video with the kids doing the
yeah.
same shit. And it be
Then
feeling like at a certain degree the kids is following the parents more so than the other way around.
and then it was a little. I want to say I don't know if it was a migrant baby, but a baby that the police found 2 weeks ago wandering around in a diaper with no shoes and clothes on. They just not finding the parents 2 weeks later, but they still got the child in DCFS custody. The child was found on the 21st of December in the 100 block of West 107th Street in the Roseland community. Like,
And Roseland G just walking
yeah,
around like
yeah.
I don't
Like
know if
this
it
shit
was Roseland, that baby might have been on his own. That baby might have been serving.
could have been.
You know what I'm saying? It's Roseland, baby. That's home of Yummy, baby. You feel me? That baby might have been in the streets. Nah, fuck with
This nigga
Nah, that's
stupid, man.
fucked up though. And then it took you that long to find the parents. So what the fuck? The parents is drug addicts.
Man, I don't know, man. They don't say nothing about the parents. They just speak about the baby. Also, I talked about the Rock, man. His father died.
Damn, the
Um,
Rock pops passed.
yeah, his father died.
Yeah, that part hit you hard. You cry a little bit.
No, man. I fuck with
Now I know you
wrestling.
a wrestling.
Yeah,
I
but
ain't
I
mean
ain't.
that funny, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying I know you really a wrestling enthusiast.
yeah, but it ain't that. It ain't that. And then and the other shit that's going on in the news, a 6-month-old baby died too. It was an accident on 63rd and King Drive. Um, a SUV ran a light and ran smack dab into another SUV. and kept going and shit, man, and killed the 6 month-old baby.
Damn, did
The
they ever
video,
catch the SUV who did the hit and run?
let me see, was
I would
killed in
hope they did. I would hate for a nigga to get away with that shit.
Police said a Chevy SUV ran a red light. It struck a Ford SUV at the intersection of 63rd. I'm sorry, not King Drive, but Cottage Grove. It said the SUV, struck a Ford SUV in the intersection of 63rd block of South Cottage Grove, according to Chicago police. Police said that the girl was inside the SUV and was on her way to the hospital after suffering breathing problems. However, surveillance video from the scene appears to show a black Ford SUV speeding through the red light, crashing into a white Chevy. A man and woman got out of the Chevy and ran, the police said. That's fucked up. A man and woman in the Ford were taken to the University of Chicago Hospital and treated for their non-threatening injuries. It's not clear if the crash caused the child's death. So the
Damn,
other people got out the fucking car and ran.
that's crazy.
I don't understand this shit, man.
Me
Like,
neither.
like I was telling the people's, man, I don't really like coming, just giving. I don't want to be too newsy. It's like, but God damn, it's a lot of bullshit going on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I was just talking about that with my homie. Like, I think your algorithm off, man. I think you got an elder rhythm on your shit because it's like you get the news on your tab feed, and it be like the worst news ever. Like that remind me, like my mom used to always give me that news. News be depressing, but I guess it's just part of life. It's a lot of fuck shit going on in the world, and you gotta cover it, and you gotta make people aware of it. But damn, that shit do be sad as fuck, just going from each story to each story. But I got some on the lighter note.
What's
I had
that? What's
just
that?
a homeboy when Rock say that then Rock came out today and said his dad died.
Um, um, well, it just came across my feed, so yeah, I'm assuming that he
I
just
think it
died.
might be false news because our homeboy looked it up. He said shit he died in 2020 on Google.
No, it said profound. It said who passed away on January the 15th at the age of 75. It said the nearly 11-minute video of a poignant collage at funeral moments. Oh, okay. Old film snippets and cherished family photos offer fans an intimate glimpse into the Rock's raw grief and love of his father. It might have. Well, I mean, my feed usually is generally good news. So
Well,
uh,
yeah, that too. But you definitely get a lot of the scoop on the fuckery too.
yeah. So it could be a host because a lot of motherfuckers be out here. But but then again,
Hell
like
yeah.
but then again, like if the Rock old, his dad should be just about ready to croak right now. Not saying it like that, but you know what I'm
No,
saying.
yeah. Rock definitely getting old. I just seen him. I don't know if you saw that shit like around Christmas. He had went on Instagram as '90s Rock and wished everybody a Merry Christmas. And he
I
had the
ain't seen that.
pouch. He had the fanny pack on, the turtleneck with the gold chain. He even had like a hairpiece to make it look like he had the high top with the Rocky Maivia stage. But
Yeah,
he
shout
dressed
out
up
to
in
Big Coco
full.
Will.
Yeah, he dressed out in full Rocky Maivia shit and wished everybody a Merry Christmas. And that's when I noticed, like, nigga, you still look old. Because when you all that young shit on, you can't change them bags under your eyes. The
Yeah.
Rock
Oh,
definitely is up there. The Rock definitely is up there. You can see the age in his face.
well, it ain't killing, but old girl, the Claudine Gay, the first black female Harvard president, she officially resigned. So apparently, this is some shit going on with okay, it's a president at Penn and it's also a president at MIT. The president at Penn actually resigned a few days after that hearing. So this hearing,
Damn.
so at this hearing, they was asking the question about anti-Semitic Semitism and its effect, and basically, and so she didn't give the response that they, what I'm saying, that they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Or she didn't give a response that warranted uh 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 they uh they prayed. So basically she was just like, what I'm saying, it depends, and because it was brief, because they don't never show the whole, because I never watched the whole thing. to know exactly what was said. I just think the woman asking the question and then her responding, basically like not wanting to respond or responding in a way that you know what I'm saying it wouldn't bring no type of you know what I'm saying no ill judgment on her way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she played it basically safe, like
yeah,
not wanting to say nothing to
yeah.
harm nobody, but not really like, oh, she did like the political side of things.
Yeah, basically. So this bullshit ass so called writers freedom of speech ain't no such fucking thing because you can't say. So you mean to tell me I can't speak out about Jewish people? I can't speak out about Christian people. I can't speak out about anybody that's doing anything that ain't productive to society. I
Hey,
don't give a
low
fuck.
key, yeah,
They put niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? When
and
when
that's
when when
crazy part.
Putin or when King Jong Un over there, they put all type of bullshit propaganda and media out about them. But when you come over here and in your home, like, and first of all, nigga, that shit ain't got okay. It has something to do with us, but that shit is over there, Israel and Palestine.
No, you ain't never lied, G.
Like, what in the fuck? You mean to tell me, bro, I can't say nothing about it, or I gotta say something about it that you want me to say in order for me?
But low key, isn't that how it always been? It's like they'll let us have marches as long as it's about peace. They'll let us meet together as long as it's about we all love each other. They ain't never stopped those, you know what I'm saying? And even then they were stopping them back in the day, but it seemed like that's the only thing that was ever allowed. If we ever got together trying to rile people up to speak out against something, it always ended wrong for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at the Black Panthers. It's like they ain't never gonna just let us make no mob up and shit and gain no strength. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we speaking about like down about a certain because they know more of us come together, strength in numbers. They definitely not gonna increase no
Well,
shit like that.
old girl from Penn was a white lady. You know what I'm saying? And the one from MIT, they white. So it's just it ain't even about colorism
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not about colorism right now.
Damn, it
But
was white
it's
dude.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
So what I believe this shit is about right now, this shit is about them people that we refer to or that a lot of
the
people
small hats.
yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like this shit is ridiculous, man. It's
But then
ridiculous.
that's crazy. That show that they reach is more so outside everything everybody else like deeming them to have because
Well,
statistically.
you see the comment on the screen, they own everything. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but they always try to play it like, oh, they just in this aspect and this aspect or just the entertainment shit or just that. Like that leads me to know that nah, it's more than just entertainment that they're a part of and more than media that they're a part of if they have something to do with that because that shit don't have nothing to do with media or TV. I just show you that they reach extends way further than just what we think it is or what we
Well,
know.
the Jews come from over there, so they
Yeah.
they put their lineage over there. So I mean, of course they're gonna say that has everything to do with them. But what the fuck do it got to do with them when we over here and we talking about a certain situation or a certain subject? So I can't speak out about it. So now y'all digging and doing anything out, and also she denies the allegations of any plagiarism in any dissertations or any documents that she has done
And
to
also
achieve.
she flat out denied the shit.
What? Yeah, she no, yeah, she said they lied. She said she didn't do nothing. At first, remember they told you.
Damn.
Remember she said she plagiarized.
Yeah, because I remember we first
Yeah,
talked about it. We
yeah,
more so talked about them coming at her with the allegations. So
yeah,
like this follow up, I ain't never really hear her response, and I was really anticipating to see how she was going to react to it.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
didn't know she came out and said that. Okay, so then this could be something totally different. This might have something to do with around that anti-Semitic shit. Maybe this could be stemming from that because, like you said, shit she was saying, or like maybe just her gender wasn't what they liked it to be or what they felt it should be. So they tarnished her name to force her ass to step down.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking too. So and that's about right. That's usually what they do. You know what
And
I'm
that's the
saying?
crazy part because low key, that's like the loophole. They do that with them to everybody. It's like they say it's freedom of speech,
Yeah,
but
ain't
then
no
when
such
you
thing.
actually do something, they find a way to make you pay for it without coming out making you pay for it. You feel me? Like with the baby and that shit happened with him, and just people pull back from him. You know what I'm saying? But nobody addresses why they pull back from him. but they just pull back from them. Or somebody else says something, then all of a sudden now people don't support that person no more. And it's like, that's just backwards to me, or just hypocritical, because it's like it's free speech when it comes to like any type of media that has something to do with Down and Us. They make as many slave movies as they want to. Who the fuck is voting these movies on? Like, who the fuck is saying that we need more of those type of movies? We don't have no say so in that. It's shit that they call us out our name in. There's motherfuckers out there that just literally flat out tell you they don't like black people or certain people, and it seems like they don't always get that backlash at
Yeah,
all, if any.
shit, they don't get no backlash because shit, they talking about us. Like, why would
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
They push. We the worst people in the world, the motherfuckers. So of course, wouldn't be no
They
backlash.
definitely do
You know?
that. They definitely
But
do that.
if you notice, even a few years back, it they was on that Asian shit, giving Asians rights. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I guess motherfuckers was jumping on Asian people or doing them
Yeah,
wrong. Come on, man,
yeah,
get the fuck out of here. Look at what that Asian man did to that woman some years ago when he killed that woman in the stove. You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying?
remember
That
that.
little
I
girl
remember
and
that.
some
I
shit.
remember
Man,
that.
come on,
I
man.
remember
Like
that shit.
everybody get a fucking break. Not and again, man. Look, this bearded conversation, man. We come over here and we give y'all what the fuck we give y'all. Look, we ain't pro black. Wrong is wrong. Right is right, bro. You know,
Yeah, and then that's calling a
yeah,
spade a
man.
spade.
Yeah,
Like that's just
man.
obvious. That didn't even have to be proper being pro black. It's just an obvious thing. Like
Yeah,
people
but
that's
niggas.
outside of our race should be able to see that. Like
Yeah,
it's
but see,
like,
but niggas don't when I and I'm using niggas in the content this content form. I'm speaking of everybody in general. Niggas don't know how to discern that, bro. They think, you know what I'm saying, when niggas coming up here and we speaking out about certain brutalities and certain things that go on, they think a nigga either militant pro black or on the rampage. It ain't
oh
that.
yeah, yeah, definitely. The
Like,
angry
like,
black man shit is
like
always like,
anything you doing that's persecuting the people, I don't give a fuck what color the person is, nigga. It shouldn't be done, bro. It ain't that much bullshit in the world for us to be having to go to war and kill off motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's
okay.
not. Like with that Ukraine shit, bro. That shit wasn't that serious for all that shit to be going on, bro. And them hunkies against hunkies, nigga. I don't agree with that shit neither. Now I don't give a fuck. Let them kill each other off, but that shit still was stupid.
Yeah,
It's still
yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
And people say, yeah, brother, yeah, it is about a divide and conquer, but it's not about a divide and conquer us.
Yeah, it's
So we,
about dividing everybody. Cause
yeah, but
yeah,
we
yeah.
so
Now I
stuck,
feel you on that part. Cause a
but we
lot of
don't have
people
nothing.
don't never look at it like that. A lot of
See,
people
but we
don't look at it like that.
because we don't have nothing and other people have other groups they have shit. So when shit hit the fan with them, it's easy for them to formulate a plan or come together as a community and get shit done and try to keep each other safe and defend it. See, every other group do that. We don't do that. We can't come together and get shit. Either we gonna start fighting or a motherfucker ain't got nothing to bring to the table. Like that shit is insane. Like that shit needs to stop. I keep every motherfucking episode I get on here and say I need 25 people. Not a one motherfucker out there. I'm not a fucking fraud. I don't need your money. I don't need your ideas. I don't need nothing from nobody. I want to help my people because I want to help my people. You feel me? And if I can get 25 motherfuckers to help me assist in doing what I need to do for my people, let's fucking do it, bro. It's people like I stated it fucking a number of episodes back about how 19 families got their money together and trying to
We did.
build a fucking city. Bro,
We did.
Kanye West, that's why Kanye West crazy ass selling off his assets and want to move to the Middle East and build a fucking city. Bro, it's things we can do. Motherfuckers gonna say, man, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, well, who the fuck said it was gonna be easy?
Yeah, but it's a whole lot easier with more than one person.
Thank you, bro.
It's
I
definitely a
seen
whole
it.
lot easier than more than one. And I hate that part too, though. We got to stop getting out the mind of just always throwing shit under the bus before we even take the time out to even do it. A nigga hear something, and if it sound too hard, a motherfucker, no, we can't. Motherfucker can't do that, man. You talking about some other shit. Only white people can do that. We ain't got no power to do that. Like you don't never know until you try. And most niggas just as long as it sound harder than two steps. If it's more than two steps, a motherfucker be damn near not ready to do that shit.
Hell
And
yeah.
it's like just that extra step can change your life for the rest of your life. And it's like, fuck, what else you doing? If you ain't doing nothing else but being there like a dead end job, don't really know, and you ain't happy at that job, and you just barely getting by, why not try something different? especially when it's something that's based in reality. Like we not really preaching a motherfucker like no coat or just give us all y'all earnings and we gonna take care of y'all. We just literally
Hey, you niggas can
reaching
do
out
that
to
too.
we just really reaching out to people to come together more so like not even for the funds part but just to have those minds in the same room, have people from different backgrounds and bring different shit to the table, because if you put that many people with that much talent in one room, we bound to come up with something that will work, you know what I'm
No,
saying, especially.
and we ain't different from nobody. The only difference is from us and anybody else is maybe the resources. And if we gonna say that, nigga, that's why we need y'all to come together and get these free think tanks and think free tanks, so we can come together and figure out a way to get these resources. And once we figure out how
Yeah,
to get these
because we ain't
resources,
gotta use our own money. There's so many ways. Nigga, half the white people stay rich by not fucking with their own money and finding other ways to use other money to help them so they can say that it's like there's so many tax breaks and cuts that they ass do that's totally legal that we don't know shit about, that we could come together and learn that type of shit, teach
right?
our people that type of shit so we can be reaping the same benefits that they has been reaping for years.
That's it. That's all, man. That's all we trying to do. We just trying to bring a little hope and resolution to the bullshit that we go through. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And yeah, me for one, like I say about this bullshit, tragic shit. Like I ain't never one been into the news, man. You cut on the news, there's always some horrible shit.
Yeah, that's
Now,
why I stopped watching the news, G.
now,
Literally.
and I get that part, but sometimes, um, certain things I do like to tell. The only reason I keep talking about this killing shit because I'm noticing like every time, like I stated a few episodes back, this shit is getting younger and
And
younger
younger.
and
And that
younger.
shit definitely has to be talked about
You
because
saying?
that ain't just normal adults getting into it. Like,
Right.
y'all breeding these kids to be killers as kids,
And
as
then
real live adolescents. These niggas ain't even preteens yet.
but check it out. They breeding their kids to be killers to kill us. We breeding our kids to kill each other. Shit makes no sense.
Yeah.
So now all this defense and shit that we need, we can't even get it because our younger generations is killing each other out. And then it ain't gonna be shit but these old motherfuckers who don't want to change their mind. Or motherfuckers in our age group, some is content and niggas don't know no better. Like it's just
Uh,
too much, bro. Like motherfuckers need to wake up, man. We need to wake up. Like that wake up and smell the coffee type shit, them old pussy
yeah.
ass saying, man.
Wake
What I'm telling
up.
you,
Oh,
Spike Lee
man.
like a motherfucker, boy. Spike Lee, and I ain't saying you
Uh,
got to be a old, consciously ass nigga, man.
no.
Hell no.
Okay, that goes back to like what like we always talk about, like each one teach one, and just like the shit we closed out the show with yesterday. I was talking to my homeboy Mark about that shit today, and it was like he meets a lot of young motherfuckers doing Uber, a
Hmm.
lot of young guys too, and a lot of them after having a good conversation with him, after he drop them off, they always tell him like they wish they had more motherfuckers like him or more motherfuckers was like him to take the time out to talk and talk the way he talked to them. So it's like I was saying yesterday, it's like he make a difference in every last one of them little niggas or plant a seed in those niggas' minds that normally wouldn't even have those conversations because in their circle, they don't have nobody even give them that type of information or that type of talk. So it's like you can't look at yourself as you too small to fix the problem because it's not really needed for one person to fix the whole problem. It just as
Right.
everybody do their part as a whole, the problem can get smaller. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody got to be willing to do their part. You know what I'm saying?
Or do
You
a
know,
part, not your part. Just do
yeah,
a part.
yeah. Well, yeah, or a part.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's all it takes because it's like a football team. You know what I'm saying? You take one of them pieces out of the line,
I was gonna say
nigga.
a puzzle. I was gonna use a puzzle. How a puzzle put together. Them pixel puzzles.
Yeah, but puzzles you don't pay the consequences if you're football because that's how life is. Like without that line of defense, nigga, your ass gonna get tore off every time. You ain't nowhere in the world you're gonna even make it upfield.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you have to have those pieces to the puzzle, and every one of those pieces are important. Like basketball could be one nigga all day, every day, and when you know what I'm saying, two people, yeah. But football, you need every fucking piece to be working right because when one piece don't work, it breaks down everything as far as the defense, all that shit is like it's a fault in it now. If one part is not working the way it's supposed to. So it's like I use that because that's like how it is right now.
Yeah,
We
we
need
need
those
those pieces.
pieces that have that defense like you was talking about. We need those pieces. We need the motherfuckers to be in play and to play their position so we can move upfield. But if everybody arguing over who gonna throw the ball or who gonna be the kicker, we ain't never gonna get nowhere upfield.
Yeah, yeah. And then I was talking about the pastors. I spoke on TD Jakes as G. I told people,
Oh
told the
yeah.
public how TD Jake, you know what I'm saying, had
Yeah,
a
I watched
sermon.
that shit. TD
I
Jakes
didn't
said
watch
he
it.
ain't
Thank
addressing
you.
y'all
Yeah,
niggas, G. He
yeah,
ain't addressing y'all.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I
And then,
felt like that was the smoothest way for him to get up out of that.
you
And
know,
it
and
really didn't shock me.
then they got what I didn't tell the people is they got this bullshit ass picture going around of Bobby Brown looking like TD. So now they trying to say
That's funny as fuck.
instead of TD that shit could have been Bobby and that motherfucker,
Hey,
you
I
know, on the
saw that
side.
picture. That low key could have been
Yeah,
Bobby, gang. I ain't
yeah,
know Bobby looked that close to TD
yeah. I
Jakes when I
don't,
saw
yeah,
that picture.
yeah,
I'm like, that could have been Bobby ass.
yeah,
But low
yeah.
key, he handled it the way I figured he would. I figured he wouldn't address it being the person that he is. And you know what I'm saying? And for the fact like he got
Niggas
what he got
power
pushing. Like he pushing God. He supposed to be a man of the cloth. So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna really speak on that. I'm just gonna come here and preach. And that's likely how he handled it. Like he told the congregation, like, if y'all come in here to see me address lies, y'all might as well leave. If y'all tuning in to see me address lies, y'all might as well leave. Cause I figured he wasn't gonna really say nothing about it anyway. Cause you really don't want to, but he didn't deny it. And that was the part that stuck with me. It's like you didn't address it, but you didn't deny it. You know what I'm saying? Of
yeah,
course, you said they was lies, but
yeah,
how much of it was lies? You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
How much of it was truth?
yeah.
You feel me? Because she didn't, and then it could have been her pump faking, but I just don't know would she do that. Like I know she got her money for what he did to her. And then she went on further to add all that extra shit like she was going back for extras.
Talking about Cassie, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's like when she pulled that out the bag, she didn't ever deliver. But then
Okay.
again, it's like, okay, did she not deliver because they told her to shut the fuck up, or did she not deliver because she really didn't have shit and she was just trying to push for extra money?
I don't know.
Because she never showed her hand. That's the only thing that's leaving it like in limbo for me that maybe TD wasn't there because she only threatened with that and never followed through.
And then the other pastor, this is another pastor in the news too, bro. This motherfucker I was telling the peoples about. I just found the rest of the article. How what is it? A pastor tried to push his
Oh
wife co-worker
yeah.
into the deep fryer. So they saying a manager in training at McDonald's complained to her husband on Thursday that an employee was disrespecting her, according to the police report. And he came to his wife's workplace. There, the 57-year-old Dwayne Waden allegedly pushed the cook head toward the deep fryer and punched him in the face, according to the police report incident. Several employees had to pull Waden off of the victim, according to the report, who suffered a large contusion to the forehead and right eye, along with scratches on his neck. Officers were able to see footage from surveillance video of the altercation. The preacher whose Facebook profile identifies him as pastor of Elevated Life and International Ministries. So if y'all want to go check him out, pastor of Elevated Life and International Ministries, and a semi truck driver was arrested on a charge of assault, according to the police report, and released on $1,000 bond. So the McDonald's local
Wait,
franchise
hold
confirmed
on.
to CBS News that the wife is no longer with the organization and said that the safety and security of our employees and customers is our top priority. So she was getting disrespected, called her husband. He came up there, did what he did, and they fired her dumb ass. So now he ain't got no job and she ain't got no job.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now I can feel him while he went up there,
No,
but
I
it's
don't.
like,
Because you a
no, I'm
preacher.
talking about. I can understand from that plight,
So
like
you can't,
just
you a preacher.
yeah, not in his position, but I'm just saying as a man, yeah, your girl get disrespected.
So are you a man?
First,
So which one are you first, a preacher or a man?
well, when you a preacher, you got to be a preacher first because you an
Okay then.
example. You an
Okay then.
example. If you pick up,
Okay then.
I feel anybody that picked that job, you pretty much put yourself in a position that you got to
Get
know that
kicked in the ass and
you gonna
spit
be
in the
looked.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be looked at. People gonna judge you. People gonna judge you more so than they judge anybody else because you came out and said this is what you do. So when you say that, people really be looking for flaws at that point. So you can't really be giving them no reason to not believe you, because that is gonna be detrimental to everything you build. And like your whole bread and butter is as a preacher is to build up a strong congregation, is to give the word out. How you gonna expect your flock to follow you if you just did that? Now you're gonna lose all types of people that was following you. You're gonna lose all types of members because you did that, and you cost your wife her job. So it could have been a way easier way doing that, and feeling like in his position, he should have been mature enough not to do that. I knew people in worse positions that they should have fucked the nigga up and they didn't. So it's like you in your position, being your age, you should have been like, man, you can easily like tell on somebody. You could report that
Mhm,
motherfucker to HR.
mhm,
There's a lot of ways
mhm,
you could have went about that and just got the guy
mhm,
fired, and that would have
mhm,
fixed everything. And then your wife could have still been a manager, and you could
mhm.
have still been the pastor.
And a
So
truck driver.
at that point, it's just like you can't let emotions
Yeah.
overturn how you are. Like you can't let emotions lead your decisions. And you being a preacher should know that more so than anything, because that's what preachers teach.
Yeah.
Not to be going off of flesh and to be able to rationalize. So it's like, where the fuck was his teachings at when when he was tested?
Shit,
You
that
know
shit
what
wasn't
I'm
nowhere to
saying?
be found, man. Jesus ain't had shit to do with that
So
ass when he was put
that
on that
makes
bitch.
me feel then that makes me want to figure like, is he been a fraud all this time? You know, we
Man, all
are
well, shit.
like we ain't
Well, hold on, how
perfect,
you
but
gonna call
damn.
this nigga fraud? You ain't say TD Jakes was no motherfucking fraud. He a fraud. All them niggas is
Well,
fraud.
I kind of touched on that time when you told me motherfuckers be putting in play, and I remember, and we
Yeah,
talked about the fact we
all
ain't
of
really
them,
vibe with
yeah,
TD
all
and
of
shit
the
like
TD
that.
Jakes was at them parties too, nigga.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe
always
TD
has.
abroad just because I don't really believe in that mega church shit. When you making
Listen,
that much
TD
money,
Jakes a fraud, nigga. This
yeah.
nigga with the
When
McDonald's a
you making
fraud.
that much money
That
off of
nigga who
that,
used to come
G,
on after the what?
yeah,
Whoa, that hollering ass nigga. He a
yeah.
fraud. Benny Hinn a fraud. Peter Popoff a fraud. Joe Smith a fraud. Any other? All of them. They
I
fucking
call them
fraud.
prosperity peaches. That's the one. Those are those that
Especially
only
them
preach
niggas
the
who want
nice
you to
shit.
send some money for some water in the
Yeah,
handkerchief.
they only preach the good shit, prosperity. Anybody that only preach prosperity, usually they
Fraud.
hold how they come in, or they hold like, sermons always about tenfold, or give yourself to God and give your money to God and He'll bless your life and shit. If you only preaching that aspect of giving money to get blessings, yeah, I don't never believe that you real.
Yeah. Hey,
And
shout out to
I know some people giving money to preachers right now, thinking that shit gonna get them into heaven. I
yeah.
know some people that's really that lost. That's like, man, I'm broke right now and can't pay this bill because I gave the pastor my last 50 because he told me I had something coming. Yeah, motherfucker, another bill. Like the fuck is you talking about? That's what the fuck you got coming. You definitely ain't got no blessings. You fuck
Hey,
around,
shout out to Leroy
you,
Williams in the
you got
chat.
rent center coming. That's who the fuck coming because you didn't pay their ass. Like, but people is really still out, and I thought that was to me, it was the wildest shit I've ever heard because I got respect for this person I'm speaking of,
Yeah.
and for the simple fact it's 2023. Who the fuck is
24
sending
now,
money
24
in
got it.
to
24 got it.
pastors still, thinking that they gonna get blessings from a washcloth and some water in the bottle? Like, come
Everybody
on.
do, nigga. That shit. That's why they push that. See, listen. Remember, I was telling y'all they do that shit. That shit come on late at night because that's when your heart rate is chill. That's when your brain is relaxed. That's
More
when your
susceptible to the
neurons is
bullshit.
it's fire. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You're more susceptible to the bullshit. But hey, shout out to Russell Westbrook, y'all. Russell Westbrook, he just moved into 25th place in the all-time NBA scoring list, and
Okay, top 25.
and he is one of the only three players to be in the top 25 in points and assists. So him,
Oh
LeBron,
yeah,
and
because that triple double season that he
LeBron,
did.
and Oscar Robertson are the only three NBA players that are the top 25 on the NBA all time scoring and assist leader.
Damn, that show that motherfuckers that get they score on definitely ain't passing that ball. And niggas that get they assists on definitely don't be scoring. They the only niggas that did both. And there
Oh,
only three, nigga. You know how long the NBA been around? Like, goddamn, y'all the only three?
oh man, awesome! No, oh man, some more death, man.
But then
Shout
here's a
out to
ball.
shout out to the whole Anoya family. Shout out to Rock, uh, uh, the fucking Umaga, fucking the Usos, all they ass, man. I just some other shit just popped up, man. Yokozuna dead, man.
God damn, not Yokozuna. I just told a nigga he looked like Yokozuna.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
he
I just
wasn't
told
Japanese.
Jarvis he looked like that nigga.
He wasn't Japanese. He was he was one of them peoples.
Yeah, he's just playing the role because it fit
Yeah,
in with
yeah,
the
he
he looked
related to
like
New
it.
York and all
Yeah.
them too. Yeah,
It's like when they be having Mexican niggas play Indian niggas in movies and shit. And niggas
yeah,
Mexican in real life.
yeah,
You
type
just the
shit.
closest thing to an Indian right now, so you an Indian for the day.
So, but that little
Damn,
boy,
I
this
know
was
Yokozuna passed, man. I just told
so
that nigga he looked
so
like
so.
Yokozuna.
It says this California boy used to go back. It said California boy used stolen gun found in dad's car to kill fellow 10-year-old. Authorities say the father, R. Davis, 53, allegedly tried to dispose of the weapon in a and trash can. The Sacramento sheriff's office say. He said 53-year-old man in his shower in custody Sunday after the boy took a stolen gun from his father's car and killed the fellow 10-year-old. Authorities in Sacramento County, California said the attack unfolded Saturday afternoon in the Foothills Farm community when the man sent his son to retrieve cigarettes from his car. The county sheriff's office said the boy then took a gun from inside of the vehicle and bragged that his father had a gun. The sheriff's office said in a statement released Sunday. Then he proceeded to shoot the victim once and ran into a nearby apartment. What the fuck?
That don't even make sense. How, shit, the details still got me like I'm
It's saying
still.
deputies found the victim bleeding from the head and neck. The sheriff's office said they administered CPR and other life-saving efforts until Sacramento Metro Fire Department first responders arrived. The child was rushed to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Investigators believe the suspected shooter's father, identified as Arkeek Davis, 53, tried to get rid of the gun by placing it in the trash can, sheriff's office said. Authorities alleged the firearm was stolen. Family members identified the victim as Keith K.J. Frierson. The name of the suspected shooter is withheld because he is a juvenile and he is booked on suspicion of a murder. The sheriff's office said his father was arrested and booked on suspicion of possession of a firearm by a felon, criminal storage of a firearm, carrying a stolen and loaded firearm in a vehicle, child endangerment, and
Damn,
acting
so his father
as
already in
an
something.
accessory. Yeah, and acting as an accessory to a crime after the fact, according to the inmate's record. I ain't finna read no more of this shit, but that's touching on that. So
Yeah, it's the
that's a little
father's
bit more
fault. It's
information
the
about
father's
that.
fault. I
Yeah,
don't
when
give a
you
fuck.
ask
'Cause
me
at
about
first I was
that,
looking at the age,
yeah,
and
you
at
asked
that
me
age
about
you
the
should know better. And
mm,
then if you already a convicted felon yourself and you still running around with stolen pipes, you probably a nigga that's still stuck in your ways. You probably still the same person. You just older now.
yeah,
So
rewrote.
yeah, it's more so the father's problem. It's the father's like when it come down to him feeling fucked up that his son is locked up or facing time or whatever it may be, he got to blame himself. And that's
Yeah, hold
so
on,
crazy
Remo.
how,
Remo,
but
you a
that's so crazy
dingbat.
how your life changed that fast. You went from sending your kid to the car to get cigarettes. Now y'all national news and this nigga might be locked up for like that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Send your kid to the car to grab something and
yeah,
that happened.
yeah. See, well, you know, but that's why I say, man, these kids they know shit. Like they know Shorty knew what a gun was, and he knew
Hell
what a
yeah,
gun
that's why he
could do.
was bragging on it.
Now,
He
now,
probably couldn't
now,
wait to go to the car to get the cigarettes.
but don't get
Motherfucker
me
should have
wrong.
violence,
Now having it,
get them.
now having the consciousness and the wherewithal and understanding to realize and really didn't really understand the effects of shooting someone after that. I'm not gonna say he knows that part,
Nah,
but yeah,
nah, nah.
he knew that was a
At that
gun. He
point,
knew
at that
yeah,
point, all the violence that kid probably came across been like video game violence or TV violence or in real
right,
life. He
right,
probably didn't know like how much was at stake when he
right,
pulled that trigger.
right. You know what I'm
He know
saying?
now though.
Right.
That nigga
So
know now what
Lamar,
the fuck he did.
yeah. So Remo,
But his dad being a felon, shit, he should have taught him about the fucking system. Like how you go from being a
yeah, but
felon
this
to
man a felon. That ain't what felons do with each other. Hold on, Remo. We
yeah,
know
nah.
we ain't saying yokels, and we ain't saying the man ain't hold no damn sumo wrestling belt, bro. I'm just telling the people that he not really Japanese and that he's part of the Anoa family. So unless you were just trying to say that to let me know, but I knew that already, brother, because I'm a fan and I know who he is, brother.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. We
hey,
just
don't
want
be.
to.
Hey, listen, hold
We
on.
just
Don't be
want
trying to
nah, cause
correct
you
me
talking
on my
shit.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be learning shit because I remember when you first told me that, up until when you first told me that, I thought the nigga was, how you? You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
thought he was
yeah,
there too.
yeah,
Then I
yeah.
found out he wasn't, how
Shout
you?
out to Remo Williams.
You know what I'm saying? But I did
Yeah,
know that nigga had the sneezy accent, like, how you?
yeah, yeah, but yeah, man, that's what was going on with the little boys and shit, man. It's man,
Wild out here.
yeah, man.
Wild
It's,
out in
it's
these
more the
streets.
wild out here. Motherfuckers out these streets just let their kids wander. We got preachers beating up people. We got preachers participating in Diddy parties. Like,
And see,
oh
that's the
shit.
fucked up thing. All the news I've been noticing since we've been like talking about a lot of this current shit been going on, it just makes it like, well, the kids ain't got no future. It's like the future for the children is fucked. It's like all the kids, all the shit is really like evolving
Oh,
children
my
for
bad.
one
Okay,
that you
okay.
talking about, and then all the motherfucking
My
figures
bad,
that would
Remo.
be over the kid or for people to look into or look up to, like pastors and shit. They ain't even nobody to look up to no more. So it's
Come
almost
on,
like
then, boy. Just get on. But yeah,
it's
but you know
just
what though, and it ain't just
fuck.
black kids though, bro. Because with a lot of that trafficking and shit. I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
know
yeah,
they,
they
I know they
trafficking any
still
and
us and
everybody
shit,
when it
boy.
comes to that.
But yeah, boy. But they taking these little white babies and shit too, bro. They
Yeah,
selling
but
their
when it
ass.
comes to trafficking, that
Yeah,
don't even have no color
that's
boundaries.
fucked up too. That
That's
ain't.
more
I mean,
sort of
it ain't more
the
communal. Like,
freakazoid. That's the
yeah,
more the freakazoid in them because they got preferences when it comes to that type of shit.
yeah. You
They
know what I'm
might want a
saying?
little Chinese kid. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. And some more shit. They ain't let Dwight Howard back in the NBA, bro. That nigga.
Yeah, I remember you
Yeah,
telling me
yeah,
that.
yeah. That nigga. They got this nigga somewhere. What the fuck he at? I don't know, man. That nigga somewhere, but he ain't in the Americas playing, man. Oh, but
Man,
it was some shit going on
at
about
least he got
him.
him a ring. He got him a bubble ring.
Yeah, but it was some shit going on about him sleeping with niggas and shit. You know
Yeah, and the way he addressed that was in that TDJ fashion. He didn't
what
deny it,
I'm
but he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Which made but his was a little bit more guilty because he said a whole lot of shit that made it just feel like the way he responded, like you
saying?
got something to hide. You
Yeah.
just because it was more so like if he was saying it like if I'm gay, it still ain't y'all business type shit. That's how it came across to me. Like
Right.
it shouldn't be y'all business to worry about what I'm doing and my shit. I'm like, nigga, say no or yes. That's what people
Nigga,
looking for.
no, man.
They're
How
looking
come it
for a no
ain't,
or yes.
nigga? Oh, okay, you got a toothache. Yeah, keep your mouth closed, brother. But yeah, but goddamn it, you big motherfucker. They saying they was trying to say this nigga was trying to take the booty, nigga. Like nigga, you too big to be trying to take the booty, nigga. Paul, yo big
Mhm.
ass, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga big as hell.
Like they say,
Pause.
dude was a little nigga. Like, come on, pause. Like, bro. Like, and you right, boy. Every time it's some fuck shit warranted, you gotta put the pause in the game, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But
low key.
yeah, yeah, but
But
yeah,
this ain't even been the first time. They was off and on about that shit. It's always been a little woo wop here and there. It was like after Chris. I remember when it was coming at Chris Bosh like that. And then Chris Bosh faded away, and it was like he was the next nigga to pick on. There's been so much shit said about him here and there. It just really became more heated as of the last year because motherfuckers was pushing it really hard in this direction. And then it was like pause, and it was a lot of people interviewing him and actually coming out and asking him and shit and being bold enough to ask him to address it. So
yeah.
that's kind of what made it come to a head. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was just the way his responses to me led me to believe that you might be gay, my nigga. But if you is, like, you know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
it, you
I feel
flat
you.
out with
It ain't
me.
nobody business that you want to,
Yeah,
get the gay on.
yeah, do
But
your
it's like,
thing.
nigga, you a public person. You a
Yeah,
whole
man.
celebrity.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you already know if you want nobody to find out, then you need to be a lot more easier or smarter about how you doing your shit. You need to move
Yeah.
a lot more smoother because nigga, once you become a celebrity, G, it's hard to make sure that shit you don't want to get out, not to get out. You gotta watch who you're around. You gotta make sure people that's around you, if you're doing some shit you don't want to be known, you need to make sure they ain't got no phones or they sign an NDA. But you can't
Oh
expect a
shit.
motherfucker to just
Hey,
work on the
Rebo,
honor system.
Rebo said they saw what happened to Michael Sam. Remember him? Yeah, old boy from Iowa,
Yeah,
laughing ass nigga.
yeah.
That big boy. Yeah.
But it's like shit, you gotta be smarter though, cause nigga, you in a position where everybody looking at you as a meal ticket. And a
Yeah.
motherfucker might
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I fucks with you, but If you don't do what I ask for, I'm gonna put this shit out that you gave.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
now
you
you
know
gotta
that.
pay a motherfucker
Yeah,
to
you
shut the
know it.
fuck up.
You
So
know
they
it.
won't let you know. So
He
it's
might
like
be a free body for real, but shit, who
that's
cares?
what I'm
Even if he
saying.
ain't.
Like you might as well just come out because like you ain't gonna be able to keep it. Like that's why I fucked with like Kevin Hart had he handled that situation when that comedian blackmailed him. It's like nigga, he just came out and was like, yeah, I cheated on the bitch. You feel me? I'm like, I'd rather come out and say I cheated on my wife than let this nigga keep milking me for cash. You feel me? And that's
Yeah,
how I feel. It's like as if it like, hey, at a certain point, like nigga, I'm not finna be at nobody's bay to be just like extorted.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like at one point, I'm like, I'd rather come out myself, expose me, and keep it moving because it's like, nigga, you a whole celebrity. Ain't
Mm.
nobody gonna get that close to you, and ain't nobody give a fuck at the
And that's
realm
bogus
you at.
though, Remo, because Michael Sam was actually pretty decent. He wasn't.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
I don't think he was. I'm not gonna say he was like 4 5 year NFL tenure decent, but 1 or 2 years he was he decent, man. They could have developed him. They gave up on him too fast.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about, man, that's been serious out here, man. I don't know if you heard about it. You heard about the old girl that called the police on her boyfriend because he wouldn't get out the crib, and the nigga was supposed to be had punched and hit the daughter,
No, nigga punched the daughter,
and then the police came in, and she had a knife in her hand when they came to the door,
and
and
they popped her ass.
she went back in and said, "I'm finna kill him." So when she go back in the crib, she run up on him. Right now, as she running up on him, the little girl is running to the police saying, "He hit me. He punched me." You know what I'm saying? The little girl is telling the police like what the man is doing. You know what what he had did to her. This same motherfucker, G. They show it twice. You know what I'm saying? So when you watch it from him coming in, it's like okay, cause she over there bound. But when you watch it from behind as him entering, bro, it looked like he just straight came in there, took it. When he asked the old girl for the taser, he didn't even use the taser, man. This nigga just looked like he just came straight in there, pulled out his pistol, and started shooting this bitch. Excuse my French, R.I.P. But just
Damn.
started shooting this chick. You feel me? I mean, just shot the woman, just killed her, bro. And then he the same motherfucker that they say is
Damn, he
responsible
ain't
for.
say drop the knife. She got a knife. She can't. She ain't no dart throwing champion. What the fuck was she gonna do from that distance? She was at safe distance. This bitch.
No, because she was saying that she was gonna stab the nigga that she called the
Okay, what
police on.
happened to them being trained just to injure a
So,
motherfucker?
but
What about
listen,
shooting a bitch in the
and then
kneecap?
he in the video screaming, "No, no, what the, you know what I'm saying? Basically, why the fuck is you, what you doing? What the fuck is you shooting? What the?" He like, no, no, he wasn't like, come on, man. Like I don't want to see, but that's a fucked up thing to say. That's the type of shit that we go through in our careers, bro. We fight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Whether
but we
it's
don't
good
want
or
a
bad,
motherfucker dead.
I ain't. Yeah, like man, like bro. Now I
Everybody
don't
know
want
black
to.
bitches
Yeah, yeah,
crazy. They might pull a knife, skillet on your ass,
man,
or whatever. I don't want
man,
to kill her though.
yeah, man, man.
I just want to get my look back, bitch. Y'all gonna kill this motherfucker?
Damn, he never played in it. And damn, I thought he played a game. He said he never played an NFL game after he
That's fucked
retired.
up. Was
Fuck
the
him.
girl in the house when they gunned her mama down?
Yeah, man, the little girl, bro.
Oh,
It's on
that's
the
the worst
video.
shit in the
She,
world to
she,
see as a
she,
fucking kid, man. What
she,
type of
bro. Yes, bro. This shit is all on the cam, bro.
and it's like, how y'all not aware? Why didn't y'all take that girl somewhere safe or put her in a squad car if y'all already had the intentions to go and do some shit like that? Why would you let the girl be if she came out to get y'all? Why would y'all let her? Cause nigga, that gotta be premeditated. Y'all like, come on, you knew that y'all probably had he had the intentions to use his firearm if he came in that calm and pulled that bitch out. So he probably already knew what he was going in to do. But why would you do it in front of the daughter? Like, why would you kill that girl's mama in front of her? Like that's like fucked up, dude. That's super fucked up.
So video
You
release
can't
of
watch your
LA
mama get
deputy
killed by the
fatally shooting a
police. You can't
woman.
do shit
And
about that.
it's a video release of LA deputy fatally shooting a woman in front of a child. I will pull it up. I can pull it up to show people, but
It's
I
LA.
don't want to show nobody that.
LA is though is the roughest part when it comes to cops. They
Yeah,
so
I don't want to
crooked.
show nobody that bullshit.
Yeah, nobody want to see that shit, but I'm just
Yeah,
like, yeah, LA. That don't even shock me now that you said LA.
yeah, bro.
You know
Shot,
what I'm saying? But
man.
that's some real. That's beyond police brutality. That's just like
Yeah,
that don't even make sense to me. Like
So
it wasn't even no sense for that to escalate that fucking far.
and supposedly he didn't killed somebody else before in another high profile case. This so called sheriff nigga, man. And
Oh
let
yeah,
me see if I can find this nigga
more
name.
shit probably gonna pop up. That's how it is with a lot of the motherfuckers in California. They have a long sheet of brutality under their shit or shit they didn't try to sweep up. Like they got a real fucked up police system. Period. I watched like a couple of documentaries just on just how LA police officers is. They really like a gang. They always say they the biggest gang in California, and they low key is. Them motherfuckers like police brutality specialist ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it don't shock me. And then the girl coming out telling you this that I'm finna go ahead and kill this nigga. You already probably had in your mind that you about to come in there
They
after
say the
you kill this
family is in the
nigga
process
and shoot this
of
nigga.
suing the department and the county for $30 million.
Yeah, I would too. For me, it seemed like damn near he was trying to take two niggas out for one. If this bitch came out and said that she was about to go and kill this nigga, then y'all, whatever amount of time that went past and went in after her, maybe he assumed like I'm coming in on this bitch killing this nigga, and then I'm gonna pop this bitch, and now both these niggas dead. Ain't no telling. You know, he might be a motherfucker that just don't like black people. He might intentionally killed her in front of her daughter as like, yeah, like on some shit. They killed us like that back in slavery. It don't shock me now, but it just seems like heartless to do. But still in all shit, it's the type of shit they did to us back then. They
So
killed us in
Remo,
front of other motherfuckers to make an example of us and chastise us in front of each other to make examples. So maybe he might have just all that shit could have been intentional if
so
he got
Remo
away
asked,
from
so
that.
what do we do about this? So me personally, man,
About a
uh,
cop? Shit, I don't know if
no,
we can do anything as a people.
what he's saying about this whole situation. So me personally, so that's when it's organ. So we need to organize and we need to see, but that's where the politics come in at. So, like on a base level, we might. I mean, don't get me wrong. We can go petition and we can go stand outside the sheriff's office and demand that he get fired and bring enough people and shit like that. $30 million
Man,
just
just
ain't
enough people that yeah, they might fire his ass.
we can do that, but again, that's why we need people in these positions. That's why I say we need to start, holding our own as far as and I know what you said about politics, Remo, all that shit, but we need to play their game. So in order to
Yeah,
develop anything or to get anywhere within ourselves, we have to play their game. I say we play their game. And now we start fixing and turning the shit around, bro. That's the only way we really
yeah.
gonna do anything, bro. Unless we just gonna say, fuck it, let's go kill this honky. Let's go kill him. Let's go get him. And goddamn it, let's defend our communities instead of gang banging, cripping and blood and GD and BD and Vice Lord and stuff
Yeah,
or
because
whatever
we
the fuck we
definitely
may
got
be.
more than enough
I mean,
guns to do
I
that.
mean, unless we just gonna
Something.
do that. Unless we just gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? But then when you do that, now who the fuck you gonna call what if she would have stabbed the nigga for real? You know what I'm saying? Or what if he would have beat her to death for real? Now what the fuck are we gonna do about that? See, it ain't the problem of the police killing her. It's more than just that. It's deeper than that, bro.
It's
It's
about
deeper than
like
that.
it's like damn near where they pulling these police from. It's like how deep is the background checks on the people that are candidates that's in police academies
So a
that's
lot
trying
of
to
these
become
motherfuckers
police.
are grandfathered in. A lot of them be
And
grandfathered
that's
in,
the
but not
problem.
and some of 'em
That's
not.
the problem.
And then you got the new generation too. You got a new generation of police officers coming in. You know what I'm saying? You got a new
Yeah.
generation who's coming in. But and then you got us coming in and shit. We don't do shit but hate us too. So what the fuck?
But I'm saying, what do that stem from? Because I'm like, do a cycle like? Cause I feel like I don't know if they do, but I feel like they should if they don't. As far as like, just see why a motherfucker really want to be a police officer. Because niggas can be signing up for this shit
So
just to kill
so
niggas
but
for
they
free.
say but whenever a nigga see like a black cop, it's that stigma going around. Oh, you must have been bullied or beat up when you was a shorty and shit. Now you the police, so now you think you
Oh,
tough
it's
and
been
shit.
like that for some
So
people I know for a fact.
So that's a stigma, but see, but then there's still something going on within our communities because we do that bullying and picking on motherfuckers and shit too, and everybody
Yeah.
can handle that shit. And sometimes that shit don't even be warranted or necessary. A lot of times, man, we
Oh, a
take
lot
shit
of
over
time it don't
there
be
and get
warranted
caught.
or necessary.
So
Just kids be cruel as fuck.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying. You gotta
And that just
understand.
ain't in our community. Like motherfuckers be cruel as hell. Period. Like kids are cruel to all kids. You know what I'm saying? White kids bully the fuck out of other white kids for whatever reason they bully their kids for. Just like black people bully other kids for the same, like for different
Yeah,
reasons.
yeah. So
But yeah, that's
yeah,
heavy on that shit. So it could be a whole shitload of motherfuckers on the force that's dead because they used to get stuffed in lockers.
yeah. But on the grand, but on the grander scale, I say we can like that margin shit for me. It ain't so now. All right, okay. We can't necessarily just combat everything with violence. That's not what I'm saying.
No, you can't.
Okay,
Cause
right.
then
We
it's
understand that.
just gonna be
But
chaotic.
but if this motherfucker who killed this woman was already in another profile killing of another African American person, bro,
You establish
bro,
the pattern.
he don't need his fucking job. He don't need no pension, and he needs to fucking go to jail. Period.
I definitely agree on that, G. Because
Period.
that's like you killed the motherfucking cold
And
blood.
and
And
if
they definitely don't train you to kill first and ask questions later. Because how you gonna ask questions later if that nigga dead?
I do,
So
I
I know
will.
that ain't
Well,
part of the training.
I don't know. I believe they do teach you that shit because shit. I don't know
Well, I
what they
know
do.
once upon a time it was trained to like to injure and then
Yeah, the name and then yeah,
de-escalate
yeah,
the situation like before they go straight for the kill. Because majority of the time they have to they got to do paperwork to explain
yeah.
why the
I
kill
know.
was a righteous
Yeah,
kill.
IA and all that shit. Internal affairs get into it. I know all
Yeah.
about that shit. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, what the fuck he going? I wish I was there to be a fly on the wall. Like, what was your police report like, nigga? What did you write down to justify why you popped her? Like, what did you when you went back to the office?
Because
Shit,
she
you
had
had
the
your
knife. I told you because she had the knife. So,
yeah, but
but
she
I
was
don't.
lunging towards him. How close was she to the person she was threatening with the knife?
She was by him, but she was just really doing more yelling than anything. And I don't think
Exactly,
that.
because that's what a lot of
And
females
then
do.
from the
Pump fake.
video, I don't think she was gonna stab him because the police was right there. And goddamn it, she knew the motherfucker.
Exactly. And it's
Yeah,
like, and that's just logical shit. Me as a police officer, I know this bitch just like, oh, she just
yeah,
arguing,
yeah.
making the fuss and shit. And I'm like, calm down, man. Put the knife down, man. You know what I'm saying? Before I have to tase your ass. I wouldn't even went for no shooting the bitch because it's like you got a knife. I can tase the fuck out you before you even stab this nigga one time. Why
Okay,
the fuck
so
would I just kill you in cold blood? I
Remo
pop
saying,
you in the ankle, bitch.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, but Remo saying we need to get the United Nations to sanction the United States government. He said since the U.S. sanctioned South Africa for the apartheid, we may have a legitimate. Okay, let me tell you something, Lamar, about that. They have black folks from all over the world come and do that, right? But guess who the only motherfucking niggas that they didn't have come to that conference? So-called motherfuckers who call themselves African American. We were not invited to that conference at all. Why the fuck do you think that is? Why?
because America didn't want us coming there. Because
No,
they
it
like,
wasn't that. No, 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 no. This ain't has to do with America.
oh,
This was that African shit. What it's kind of like Africa trying to get its own United Nations and shit.
oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay. Hit
So
me
so
to it. Hit me
basically, they
to it.
trying to take the continent back over because China over there doing what the fuck they do, Korea,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody over there doing what the fuck they want to do. So
Speaking of Africa, my home girl Africa right now too.
they trying to take it back, kick motherfuckers out, but see, but then again, they mistreating each other too. See, that's all part of it though, y'all. Even though we trying to find all these solutions to fix the problem, a lot of times, bro, we got to look within ourselves and understand, like, we got to understand that we all are people, bro. You can't just mistreat and do anything to everybody, bro. Like, if it ain't no reason for it to be done, don't fucking
Then why
do it.
do it?
I know it's
Yeah.
easier said than done, but sometimes, bro, it's that fucking simple, though.
But see,
It's that
like you
just
said,
like it's that hard. It's that
didn't you?
simple.
Yeah, yeah. But then it's like my homeboy said this shit today, and it kind of spoke to me. It's like, man, he say like hate or spread way faster than love because it's easy just to do wrong than it is to do righteous.
No, it's not. It's just as easy.
Nah, I feel that same way too, but looking at it from like the standpoint of the world, the way the world's going now, it seems like to be somebody to be right, you're gonna have a longer walk to get to wherever you're trying to go because everybody gonna ostracize you because everybody was on this hip wave of being wrong.
It's
Like
like the
everybody
nice
is
guy
cool
finished
with being
last
wrong.
year.
Everybody's cool with hate and evil now. So it's like it seems like when you trying to do right, you literally like the bad guy nowadays. It makes it harder just because you the first one people gonna talk shit about Or if you trying to preach something right, they gonna try to say, "Oh, you ain't shit because you ain't all that, or you ain't all right yourself. So why should we listen to you?" It seems like it's easy for motherfucker to go along and listen to a nigga that rap about killing and shooting all day,
Yeah.
opposed to listening to a motherfucker that's saying something positive. And then when they listen to that nigga talking about something positive, they always, he ain't all that. That
Yeah.
nigga probably
You
don't even
listen
live
to a
that shit he
motherfucker.
talking about. So it's like, it is easy though to do the right thing, but it's just they making it the unpopular thing to do. So that makes it difficult to even do the right thing because now everybody's against it. And when you become right, you the first nigga get pointed at and made fun of, like you stupid or you dumb for wanting to do something righteous. Like
Hmm.
everybody's out for self and they really pushing it to, like you say, just the divide and conquer. And that's like with everybody, just from levels of fucking income, motherfucking skin color. It's better for us to be divided when it would be better for us to be together because we could do like what Remo is saying and form that type of shit and probably possibly get some things changed. But that shit ain't gonna happen anytime. It's gonna be a hard battle. I ain't gonna say that ain't gonna happen because I'm an optimist. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot harder than some people say that they want. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk that shit, but it's definitely gonna be some work involved, and
Yeah,
everybody
make some shit happen. Yeah.
everybody don't want to have to do that work.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody willing to do the work.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most
I'm willing
definitely.
to do it because shit, we doing our part by even speaking about shit like this during this podcast. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the people we touch through this, you know what I'm saying? And just like what you do, with the people you come around. Like I was just giving commending you to my bro. Like y'all don't know, my bro really about this shit. Like how he said earlier, and when a motherfucker saying it from theyself, it makes it feel like it's not real because it's a nigga talking about theyself. Like, of course he gonna say that about himself because of woo wop the bam and all this. Like, but it's like I'm not saying this because it's nothing with my buddy, and so don't even try to take it as that. But I was just bragging you to fucking Marcus, and Marcus was like, "That's because you a real nigga, you real gangster, like you old school, you OG, like how you carry yourself. Like my bro still treat his elders like his elders. Like I was just praising you on how much like the respect you give to your homeboy that work at the job with you.
Oh yeah, Mr. Robert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you carry yourself
I
around.
like
It was my
I
first time
call him.
like
Hey, you
being
like my
around.
daddy? I tell him that all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, it was my first time being around y'all together,
yeah.
and it was like, nigga, that was refreshing to see somebody treat their elder as their elder, even though like I'm grown as hell myself, and I can just talk to this nigga like I can talk to this nigga because I'm grown too. You still like carry yourself as he's your elder. You still give him that respect
Oh yeah,
in the
that's
way
funny.
you talk and vibe with him. You talk to him like he's your elder. Like that shit ain't around no more. People don't do that
Yeah,
shit no more, G.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it felt good seeing you do that the day before the show. Like, man, like my man's really like get his man respect for like, you know what I'm saying, like how we used to do back in the day when we was around
Yeah,
our elders.
yeah.
And talk to him as such and carry yourself the same way. He ain't like, oh, I'm gonna be this way because I'm grown as fuck and I ain't gotta listen to this shit and I'm
And I
grown too,
listen to
so
him, and
I ain't gotta.
I tell him that all the time, and I really listen to him. Like when we talk,
Yeah,
and he tell me
but
shit, I really listen. You
there
know?
need to be more niggas like that though, because a lot of people be thinking they know everything, and if you being as smart as you is, as knowledgeable as you is, as much shit as you done studied in your lifetime at your age, can
And
still
still
humble
study.
yourself and learn something from another person, like it needs to be more of that type of energy out there in the world. Like more people not being so quick to be on that fighting shit or wanting to be combative because they just want to do what they want to do. It's like niggas need to get back to respecting elders and taking the time out to talk to the elders because you never know what you're gonna learn. You never know what life lesson they gonna give you. And they've been on this earth longer than you. So it's like even if they can't teach you nothing but just what not to do, that's still teaching you something.
Hell yeah.
You could just use their life and they could tell you, hey, don't never do this shit, youngin, because that's why I'm here where the fuck I'm at. Nigga, that was a lesson learned. That was a lesson worth
Hell
learning.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And it's like a lot of people don't carry that. And it's like that was a breath of fresh air. So I just want to shout y'all. Like my bro is really real. He really about his people. He carry
Yeah.
himself that
Oh
way.
yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
and he
Oh
also show respect. And it's like he really that person. So
yeah,
that was just dope to see that because a lot of people don't do that no more, man.
yeah, yeah,
I get
yeah.
tired of seeing young ass kids just curse like a motherfucker around grown ups and elders and shit and not give a fuck, not even care. I done seen kids look at a grown motherfucker in the face and go right back to cursing louder like they was doing the shit to purposely disrespect a
This
motherfucker.
should be
Like,
crazy, man. This
and
is
I'm
fucking
like, where the
crazy.
fuck it go that left at? I remember when we was mindful enough to be like, man, watch your
But
fucking
you,
mouth.
you
Don't
know
this
when it went
generation
left,
tell that?
nigga? I'm finna tell you when it went left. It went left, nigga, when it ain't no snow out here on the ground. That's when it went left, nigga. The
Yeah,
world is all fucked. Everything fucked up, nigga.
the hemisphere, all the shit.
Everything, nigga. Geographically, shit fucked up. Geologically, shit fucked up. Mentally, shit. Oh,
Yeah, you
look,
ain't never lied.
look. There go your girl, man. Look at your girl, man.
Oh, Miss Bitch. I ain't seen Miss Bitch since last year. Happy New Year's, Miss Bitch. Oh, Miss
Miss
Bitch.
Bitch, shout out to Miss Bitch in this motherfucking chat, baby.
Man, shout out to Miss Bitch. I miss you. I ain't even be using the bitch word like that too until you just popped up, man. I was only to address your name. I low key
Happy New Year,
been
Miss
light on the
Bitch.
bitches. That's because we've been talking more pro blackly and shit. We ain't been talking niggerishly. So I because I'm glad they got to see that because I really don't be like I use the word "be," but it's usually like playfully. And I know a lot of our early episodes I want females to really feel like oh he just one of them niggas that just disrespectful. Like no, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
just
hold on, Lamar. Hold on, Remo.
I
Hey,
feel like
Miss Bitch say
bitches.
everybody get an A plus, baby.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Hey, this nigga Remo, man, this nigga got some. He say not only that we should investigate district attorneys and criminal court judges' vested interest in private prisons. He say they have been known. Well, there have been. It should have been okay. There have been known cases of one hand washing the other in what do he say in that fashion. Yeah, yes,
Oh,
sir.
I got a good person that can tell you about
He
that
say
too.
in the
My
school
brother
to
was
jail
locked up in the
pipeline is
time
active.
when it was that one hand washing the other. When the prisons was open and the guards was all crooked and shit before it got cracked down. My brother was in jail at that time. He used to tell me mad stories about how that was. So prison system has definitely been crooked and fucked up for a long ass time, my boy.
Yeah, but see, but we know that with the lobbyists and man, and all these venture capitalists and all these niggas that got that money, man. You know, man, and all these WalMarts and all these, and I'm finna tell y'all, a lot of these Arabs, nigga, and Chinamen that's in your motherfucking community with these little shops. You be surprised, nigga. All them motherfuckers got private money into these motherfucking prisons, man. And then you know they got
Okay.
little private schools in our area where only they kids can go and we can't go. It's a lot of shit out here, man, that we be
So
missing. And we
is that a move we need to make? Would that make us bad if we took the money we made, right? You and me, and we found a way to invest it into that, but we took the money to work against that. Would that be a problem? Would that
I
be
mean, no,
a
I see, but
conflict of interest?
well,
Like if we invested it for private sector, yeah, that's what
Obama
my
and Jordan got money in Obama, Jordan, and Robert Smith, nigga, all them niggas got money in penitentiaries too. But see, but for me,
I know.
I see, but I want to develop a economical and social class as far as you know what I'm saying, conjoining with the politics to get us into these positions of power and offices. And then yeah, I would say, yeah, we could take our money and invest in it like that. Because and then that way, even if we do have to put our own behind I'm not gonna say behind. Well, if we have to put our own in those type of conditions, at least we know the
That
construct
they
that's
good.
going on in the rehabilitation and the type of things that's. I'm not saying it's gonna be like
No,
this the
no, no,
outside
you
life,
right because something like
but
you
a lot of
said, we
things.
need the police.
But
So some of these niggas deserve to be locked up, but I agree with
yeah,
that part. What you just
yeah,
said, we can make
yeah,
sure that the circumstances in which they are housed and what they, are
yeah,
right. You know what I'm
yeah, and the
saying, and health
rehabilitations
purposes and things
and
like
yeah, it's
that,
a lot of shit. Yeah,
and that
and
they
we
actually getting some help while they in there instead of just being in there learning how to be career criminals.
You know what I'm saying? And if and if they gonna work in there, we gonna get at least get and see. But here we go. See, now we got to go back to the Constitution because you know once you become institutionalized in prison, you know you become a slave. So it's a lot of things that go along with that, man. It's a lot of documents. It's a lot of black and white paper. There's a lot of things that we have to reconstruct. That's why I say we need this political thing, man.
Yeah,
And
and it
it's
start
not
with them
only that.
25 though. It start with them 25. That 25 can lead us into all of that. So again,
Yeah,
like my man said, we definitely need that to start with. And all it do is start with a group.
yeah.
All it
You
will
know what
be
I'm saying?
like it started from an idea like this and having enough people to make it come into play. Like me and him,
Yeah.
like how we had this idea to do this show. It just took us two to make it
So,
come into play,
and then,
and we brought it into fruition. Like if you got enough manpower and enough resources, damn near any idea we come up with, we can make happen. We just
yeah,
need the manpower and
yeah,
resources to make it happen.
happen. That's
And
it.
certain ideas we need more manpower and more resources for than
And
others.
then motherfuckers would be like, well, y'all live and y'all. Man, look, man, they put that shit in front of our face too when we don't do shit about it and can't do shit about it. Nigga, we could be the same way, man. It's a lot of people out here that's got groups and they trying to do shit, man. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. They trust me, man. They own this publication. I don't give a fuck if I only get 2 views from each publication that I done put up on this channel. Trust me, they watching, they listening, and they know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, because
You know
that's
what I'm
how they
saying?
boot people. That's how they monitor people. That's how they, block people when they're not within the guidelines of the media shit. If you post the wrong shit, so they skimming through everything
Yeah,
because that's how motherfuckers get flagged. I'm still getting flagged for shit from 2 years ago. That just shows you like they are not looking at this shit.
right.
How like when you post a song on Instagram, right? And then
Mhm.
they hit you with that, oh, your shit is in copyright infringement. You gonna have to pull it down.
Yeah,
They're
I
finding
got that.
videos from 3 years ago that they just not telling me I gotta take down from 3 years ago. So that letting you know that they still going through everything. Don't nothing slip through the cracks. It might took them 3 years to get to it, but I got videos still pop up in my Instagram like, oh yeah, you gotta take this down because it didn't pass woo up the bam on the copyright guidelines. And I'm like, but that was from 3 years ago. Y'all really like nobody
Hey,
even looking at that video. That's so far down my timeline. Like, who the fuck is watching that post? And then
hey,
they
hey,
still make me pull it down.
hey, this bitch funny as hell. Bitch gonna say the brother on the left lives in a wooden house. Oh, Abraham Johnson looking must have built that house with his own hands.
Boy, you funny as hell, Miss Bitch. Who is you?
Hey, this bitch get down
Hey,
on
this
my
nigga
shit,
on the
bro.
left living the wood. Boy, she called you. Let me zoom in. She called you old Abraham
No,
Johnson. Abraham Johnson looking must have built that house with his own hands. And gave you the muscle. She gave you the muscle
oh,
emoji for the building it with your own
oh,
hands
shit.
part.
Shout out to Miss Bitch. She hilarious
Miss
tonight,
Bitch, you off
man.
the chain.
Hey, so Remo say
I'm
they should
glad you
never be
came
able to
on too,
contribute
Miss
more than
Bitch.
1,000 to political campaign. Anything more should trigger corruption of investigation. The Department of Justice. Hell no, Remo, that's bullshit, bro. I thought come on, Remo. What the fuck is $1,000 gonna do? Are you serious, bro? Remo, you
I
out your
guess per
motherfucking.
person. He might be thinking per person.
Uh, what do you mean per person? It ain't that many people that contribute to campaigns. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
really not. It's really
And
not.
then,
Like
and
if it's
then,
a
and
thousand
then,
people contribute 1,000, it'd be
and
different.
then,
But yeah, it's really not a lot of
right.
people.
And then you
It's
got to
only
think about it.
yeah.
Nigga, it's gonna take. It's Do you know how much it takes to actually run a campaign? If we talk about marketing
Yeah,
and we
millions
talk
of
about
dollars.
traveling, $1,000 ain't gonna be
Millions.
shit, bro.
Yeah, those budgets for campaigns depending on how.
Yeah,
Well, it depends on the higher the political position, the more money it's gonna take to vote
yeah,
for that and
yeah.
to go for that. So it's like on a smaller scale, yeah, 1,000 if you're trying to be the alderman or some shit.
Some
But
shit
you
like
know what I'm
that,
saying?
shit. And even that
But
take
yeah,
more than that. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. We definitely gonna need more if we
yeah,
trying to get to that point. But I feel you on that. Like if we could control the amount, I don't think it should be that low, but just controlling that amount make sure that maybe the agenda, maybe that's where you're coming from, making sure that niggas can't be bought out. Because if it's something that small, you can't really buy no nigga out for 1,000. Or
yeah.
put a nigga on a payroll or be like, hey, I need you to do this and make sure this pass. I got 1,000 for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really ain't gonna get you that far. And it might stop from bullshit being able to pass through the cracks because it probably slow down on the corruption. And I think that's where he's getting at. Like, limited to that, it probably, low key, cut some of the corruption out of politics, but they ain't gonna allow that to happen because the niggas that run politics out of politics. So it's like, why would they make it so they get paid less? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to try to like crunch down on how much a motherfucker can donate to them. You ain't gonna really. I mean, it'd be hard to try to set that up because then you have to go into looking at every campaign's books. You have to be looking at everything that's coming in for every person, every candidate, being able to check that. Have to keep books and keep shit on file
They do
or
that
ledger.
anyway. They do that anyway. They supposed to do that anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's some of
yeah.
the shit.
They do what I'm saying. Do they comb through it like that deep? Because
Yeah,
like if it's no sense of
yeah,
like if
because
it's no
you can
sign
get in
of
trouble
fraud,
for
would
mis-
they do it?
but yeah,
Okay.
they do because you can get in trouble for misappropriating campaign funds.
Well, yeah, I know you can get in trouble for misappropriating. I just want to know, like, did it have to be like something to come up for a nigga to start looking, or they just look off back?
They look off back and then it's some shit that come up. He said he talking about buying votes in Congress and Senate. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, got you.
He said I have to what? Miss Bitch, I have to go wash the dishes before Mr. Bitch comes home. Great string. Take care, y'all. All
Man,
right,
appreciate
Miss
you, Miss
Bitch.
Bitch. I didn't even know you had a Mr. Bitch. Tell Mr. Bitch I said what's up. Why did I say that like I just was leaving her for real? I said that like I was about to like, go
Oh
home or
man,
something.
boy, y'all is crazy out
But
there,
tell
man.
Mr.
What
Bitch
the
I said
fuck?
what's up. And if Mr. Bitch ain't never watched this show, you and Mr. Bitch need to sit down and watch this show and get y'all bitch on. You know what I'm saying? That's funny as hell. She said I gotta wash the dishes before Mr. Bitch get home.
Oh hell no.
Nigga, I don't know, boy. I'm telling you, it's the strangers for me, G. The niggas I know, I fuck with them for watching, but it's the niggas like Miss Bitch and Trust No and you
Yeah,
know what I'm
P
saying, and
dirt
Street Dirt and
and,
shit like people
yeah,
that I don't know. That y'all
yeah.
bring a different type of spice to the comment section. Cause I don't never know what the fuck y'all gonna post because I don't know y'all. Like I can kind of be aware of what the people we know gonna post, or I kind of see where they coming from because I know them in real life. But y'all niggas be off the chain that I don't know. Like y'all niggas be making me want to meet y'all in real life. Like I want to meet Miss
You a
Bitch,
fool.
and now I want to meet Mr. Bitch because I got to know y'all. Like y'all niggas funny. That
You a
Abraham
fool.
line had my size hurting a little bit. Y'all off the chain.
Yeah, but
So I shout Mr.
man,
Bitch out.
that's crazy. Yeah, shout
And
out
for
to Miss
anybody
Bitch, man.
wondering, I will be back in studio yesterday. Just the last two episodes. Like yesterday, I had the boo boos. If anybody noticed, I took a shit on camera
Hey,
like
bro,
three
you ain't gotta let the
times.
public know all that, man.
See, I let them know yesterday. So this is a recap. And in the day I'm outside of the field again. I hope y'all like I ain't in the field reporter, no shit like that.
Report live. Report
I ain't
live.
field reporter.
Hey, I
We
thought I
might get to the
seen.
point where I have a nigga outside looking
Look,
and
I
seeing
thought
what
I
the
seen
fuck
some
going on.
police sirens, nigga. I thought I did see some police sirens.
Y'all, they did. They was around here being
Yeah.
petty, giving out tickets to park cars. Nigga, I'm in a nice neighborhood, so this be like they bread and butter on the crime side of the game. These niggas literally just did the whole block. These niggas patiently
Damn,
did the whole block at that because it's so quiet. They just pulled up, put a ticket there. It's like, shit, while we
damn.
here, let's check all these cars. They checked damn near
Hell
six
yeah,
cars in
hell
front of
yeah.
me
That shit
and
they do.
ticketed like four of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's the shit they
I'm
do.
like,
That's the shit
yeah,
they do.
yeah, this they bread and butter. Ain't nobody getting really shot like that over here. So, they got ticket quotas and shit for their crime rate.
Crazy. And they
I wish I
smacking them
did live in
too.
the neighborhood where the most that can happen is a ticket.
I don't know. I don't know. I like a little excitement, you know what I'm
I do too. I
saying?
do too. Just as
That's the
long as
nigga
it's
shit.
clean excitement. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind niggas going back to just beating each other ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Gucci with me. Like a couple of gang fights, niggas jump each other, some shit like that. Catch the nigga slipping, give his ass a punkin' head. Then he come
That's
back,
bad.
catch them slipping and jump his ass. But it's just too many pistols. Too many pistols for me, nigga.
Spirited
It's overkill.
conversation does not promote violence.
Overkill.
We do
I'm,
not
I'm just
promote
saying, like,
any
you led to it
type
by
of
saying you
violence.
like a little excitement. I'm just saying it's got to be
I didn't say
parameters to that excitement.
I didn't say what type of
See,
excitement,
back in
motherfucker.
the
I just
day when
said a little
guns
excitement.
wasn't that accessible, I had to go to a nigga for a pipe, and when I went to that nigga for a motherfucking pipe, I had to damn near have a good reason to use it. I couldn't just be like, "Let me see your pipe. I'm about to go shoot at people." Like nigga ain't
Yeah, they
finna
get
let you because the pipe is
yeah,
hard to come by.
they
Nigga,
passing out pipes out like penny
you had to
cans.
be real business to go
Yeah,
like nigga. It's really a op
yeah,
situation. These niggas really trying to
yeah.
kill me. We really need like now, nigga. Just everybody got a gun. They ain't got to go
This
to
nigga,
nobody to get a gun. They got
this
it
nigga
already
said exciting,
themselves.
go bowling. I can't bowl, nigga, so that ain't exciting to me. This nigga said go bowling.
Nah, bowling is low key like the baseball of do it yourself sports or something. I don't know, like
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you put bowling
What the
in
fuck?
as a
The
category, like do
baseball.
that, whatever you call like darts, pool, and all that shit.
Yeah, I
Bowling,
like
or
pool
like
though.
bowling get exciting sometimes, but after a while, your arm get tired and the shit just be repetitive and boring. Like
Yeah,
I can
I
only
ain't.
sit through really one game of bowling and really be into it. By second game, I'm really like, and by the
Yeah, yeah,
third game, I don't even
I
want to
ain't.
play no more.
Yeah,
It's
I ain't no
really that.
pro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's exciting to get a strike though. I done got a couple of strikes, but it's not that exciting. It's exciting, but it ain't like, oh man, I'm gonna go back at this. I could perfect my role. I remember I went bowling with a nigga, and that nigga really, really blew me because he was trying to make the shit technical. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this shit. He like, nah, what it is your role. You gotta, it's the way you curve. I'm like, geez, you really like,
With your
nigga,
wrist,
I'm here
with
just
your
doing
wrist.
this shit to be doing some shit. Like, I ain't finna be rolling this motherfucker in the PBA and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like I'm just doing this shit because it's your B day and you invited
Yeah,
me. Now you trying to give me lessons on how to perfect me because this nigga came with his own ball and shoes. Like I ain't that type of nigga. I don't come with my old ball and shoes, nigga. I let them
yeah,
spray the funky joints and I tie them up loosely. Cause I don't be wanting to have my feet in there real tight. Knowing somebody else's feet was in there really tight.
yeah. I ain't no big
I,
bowling
I,
motherfucker neither
no,
myself.
I ain't never been.
Yeah.
But it's
But
cool though to pass time. Like if I
yeah,
go bowling, it's got to be other shit there besides bowling. It's got to be like a bowling alley that also got this and that and this and that. Then I go and bowl one game and then go do some other shit.
okay. All right. Well, y'all. All right. Before we get up out of here,
Laser
I'm gonna let
tag,
y'all.
laser tag would be good.
That shit, I ain't.
Let's
That
get
shit
these.
whack.
Let's replace
That
all
shit
these
whack.
switches with laser guns. Let us
That
niggas play
shit.
laser tag for real life.
That shit whack.
Take all
That
the guns off the street and replace them with laser
That's
guns.
no way. But before we get up out of here, y'all, I'm gonna let
Laser
y'all know we
tag.
had last Wednesday was Wild Last Wednesday.
No, ain't no
So,
more wild ass Wednesdays. It's Tales from the Freak tomorrow, nigga. You know what I'm
so
saying?
tomorrow gonna be goddamn it Freaky Tail
Wet
Wednesday.
and wild. Wet and
Wet
wild
Wild
Wednesdays.
Wednesday, baby. So goddamn it.
Fucking
We
wet
gonna get into a little bit
Wednesdays.
of we gonna give y'all a
Man.
little pregame amp to about tomorrow episode, man. Tomorrow episode gonna be about some ventures and we gonna see if we can get some lady participation and ask
Yeah.
some raunchy ass questions and see if we can bring
Yeah,
some women over
raunchy
the
questions,
panel.
G. Raunchy
You know
questions.
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want y'all to think that we just all serious and shit.
Wet
Like,
and Wild Raunchy
Now
Wednesday.
Umar out there, from his position, Umar be all on that pro black and he don't nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like we pro black too, but we like pussy. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with liking pussy. Umar be all extra like, I can't fuck with you, sister. Sister, I'm just here, just trying to show you the way, sister. Like, nah, sister, if you want to pull them titties out, I can show you the way after I get to those titties. You feel me? So I ain't got Umar status. You feel me? Like I'm for the people and I'm for the freakiness. Ain't nothing wrong with being
Oh,
freaky. It's natural.
hey man, look,
I don't
man.
even know why conscious people be trying to separate the two. Just cause a nigga a freak, he can't be conscious. What the fuck that got to do with anything?
Oh my
Like
goodness,
what the
man.
fuck do consciousness got to do with pussy? I remember Most
Oh,
Def talking about that shit. Like niggas be thinking cause you a conscious rapper, you don't like ass. Like what the fuck that got to do with pussy? That ain't got shit to do with pussy. Like, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna disrespect the sisters, but I definitely would like to have a wide open freaking conversation with y'all ass.
The co-host that went on a rant, man. I don't know, y'all. The co-host that went on a rant, but
I'm just saying. I just
oh,
don't know. I definitely
oh,
don't know why is it hard for people that's so pro black to not talk about raunchy shit. It's like
oh
it
no,
seems like everybody that's pro black for the people is always like they give a preacher vibe to it, like pussy is off the subject or oh no that's my sister and black beautiful sister and black beautiful sister got a fat ass. You feel me? Like I ain't say she got a fat ass because I'm pro black. Ain't that why the fuck I'm pro black? Cause I want to fuck with her cause she black too. Like that's being pro black.
oh man. But I guess it's all about discreetness, brother. It's all about
I
discreetness,
guess
brother.
so.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I
hey,
understand that. I ain't saying
your
that
other
all. I
homie
give
back,
it a
man.
shot.
Your other homie back. Salute to Big Money Man in the building.
Oh, that's
Halikalani.
Halakalani. Halakalani.
Yeah.
That
He
white
said, I
my ass
wipe
with
my
a
ass
dollar
with
bill.
dollar
I started
bills.
to get in a rage. Now it's burning. I knew I should have used $100 bills only. Boy, Holly Kalani be coming with the wireless posts.
Oh, shit. Then
I fuck
Lamar
with
gonna
that
say the
shit.
skis are confidential. All these
That's what we
niggas is
should call it, because that's what I call them. I'm like, I don't know if I'm old for that. I remember I
skis are
said that around a
confidential
female.
Wednesday. Skis are
Yeah,
confidential
I swear to
Wednesday.
God, because I said that around a female. She tried to come for me like
Oh
you old
shit.
as hell. I'm like, bitch, I'm not
Oh
old for saying
shit.
excuse. I just
Shout
not
out to
using
Halakalani in the chat,
terminology people
man.
don't use no more. I like being
Oh,
different, so
man.
I like bringing shit back. I like retro
Yeah,
and turn terminology. So instead of
yeah,
calling them thoughts, I thought I'd do a throwback. I call them skeezers. But the last female I was around said, "Oh damn, you showing your age, calling them
yeah,
skeezers." I'm like, "Ah shit." I
yeah.
just like
So
calling them what everybody else
just
call.
don't call them.
And I
Yeah,
think it's
so,
level. Because it's like by the time they became thoughts, they were really like really trashy. Skeezers to me seemed like they had a little bit more class. You feel me?
yeah.
And when
That's
we
the
was
way.
calling skeezers, they weren't
Ah,
doing all the shit y'all doing. That's what I'm saying. Because you got to think it's a
oh
term
shit.
for the same type of lady, but when that term was popular, that was a different type of level of that type of lady. And it's like
Yeah,
when they were skeezers, they weren't doing half the shit y'all bitches do. So when
nigga,
I
it's
say
stupid.
skeezers, I'm speaking to
All
that
right,
type of lady.
but that's a
I
whole
ain't
nother
calling the
show.
young
But that's a whole
skeezers.
nother show. We gonna explain the edification of all that later on, man, on another show. But I just
No,
want to
that's
let
gonna be tomorrow. We gonna break down
okay,
skeezers,
okay. So tomorrow, y'all,
scallywags,
that's what shit we
tramps.
got coming for
You know
y'all
what I'm
tomorrow.
saying?
You
We
know what I'm
gonna talk
saying? On
about
Skis
sugar
and
daddies,
Confidential Wednesday. You
cougars,
know what I'm saying?
niggas.
Yeah, yeah.
We
We
gonna
gonna
talk
get it
about
in
motherfuckers
tomorrow,
fucking for money, not fucking for money. How you feel
y'all. You know what
about
I'm
fucking
saying?
for money, and
Hey,
will you
what
fuck
that?
for money?
Hey,
And
since
if
you ain't
so,
here,
will you fuck me for
since
money? Nah,
so since you ain't here, and I got and I got to get my own theme music, man. You remember what that nigga?
no, I
Remember
think
that
I
nigga?
low key can play it from here. Hold on,
I'm
don't
gonna
play
get
with
you
me, nigga.
sucker.
We got
That nigga, I'm
technology.
gonna get you
We
sucker.
got
What you
technology.
say?
Check me out.
You
Check me
say
out on the tech.
every black superhero need their theme music, nigga.
And I got you. I got you. Right when you thought I didn't. Hold on. I got your little monkey ass nigga. I got your little stinking ass nigga. Here you go.
That's it.
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear
Hell
that?
no, no, we ain't
It
heard no
didn't come
motherfucking
through.
theme music. Hell
I thought
no.
that shit would have came through, G. I thought it would have came through.
Hell,
I probably had
hell
to
no.
play it through the car to hear. Yeah. Play your stock sounds, nigga. Wait, you so crazy.
You know what I'm
Will
saying?
found some tight beats. What you put on?
You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you don't know about this, nigga. This that year. This that year. You know what I'm saying? That's that real, you know what I'm saying? Get up about yourself, motherfucking black superhero theme music, nigga. Come brought to you by Bearded motherfucking Conversation. You feel me in
I
your
fuck with that.
motherfucking face.
That's
Yeah,
that.
hey,
I know what that is.
yo,
Yeah.
yo, shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat.
You
Shout
about to
out to
freestyle?
Hollywood.
You
You
gonna
know what I'm
freestyle
saying?
on the
Shout
way
out
out?
to Remo Williams. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout
Freestyle
out
all
to
the
Miss
way out.
Bitch. Hey, shout out to motherfucking Will McFadden in the chat. Shout out to Catherine in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came on and watched us tonight. Shout out to your motherfucking co-hosts in the motherfucking building. Shout out to your motherfucking other co-hosts in the motherfucking building. Reporting live from the
Shout out
dungeon
to
and
y'all
reporting live from the motherfucking streets. You know what I'm saying?
loyal
Yo,
followers, loyal
yo,
subscribers.
we fuck
Definitely
with
shout
y'all,
out to
man. Hey,
y'all.
those that fuck with us. Those that don't, keep fucking
Y'all
with us,
be
man.
motivation for me sometimes. Sometimes niggas be like, I'm tired.
You know
But
what
I
I'm
be
saying?
like, the niggas need me. They
Yeah,
want to hear me.
so we love
People
y'all.
like me. So I come on and talk to y'all because I fuck with
Yeah.
y'all.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe, and come up the video, y'all. We trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Hey, share this
Very
shit.
soon, nigga. We ain't even
Share
put no
this shit.
time limit on it. We
You
just
know what
know that it need to be
I'm saying?
very
Hey,
soon.
share this shit. Yo, you know what I'm saying? 1,000
Because if
subscribers.
y'all ain't gonna be our 25, y'all might as well be our subscribers. That's all I'm
There you
saying.
go.
Go
There you
somewhere.
go. Hey, that's all we want, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna give y'all a little something to listen to on the way out. Then we getting about this bitch, man. You know
My
what I'm
nigga about to
saying?
freestyle for the last 60 seconds of the
Say
podcast.
freestyle for the last 60 seconds. All right, here, go
Yeah,
check it out. Uh,
I got it.
check it out. All right, I'll freestyle. Let me see it. I don't even freestyle.
I know you don't. That's why this putting you on the spot for real.
Let me see.
Just say some simple shit.
I got a bad habit I like to smoke good. See, I can't even freestyle. I can't freestyle, man. I got y'all next time though. I'll be
Yeah, he
prepared.
got
He put
y'all
me on the
on the
spot.
impromptu
Yeah,
freestyles.
yeah. But hey, man. Hey, we love y'all, man. And we out of here. Good
Well,
night.
you know, I always say I'm fond of y'all niggas, but very fond.
Peace.